Right guys, welcome down to part 2 here at the beautiful Forby Ladies Golf Club. So Forby has two courses, the Champ course where I think the senior amateur is this year, or is it next year? I'm not sure, but it's got a big event next year. It's a beautiful, beautiful course. It's the first time that I've played here. I think Carter, you played here once before? Many
moons ago.
Many years ago. And currently we're playing a stroke play match, and Carter is 2 under. I am 1 over after a rather disastrous second hole. If you want to bypass that first video, you can absolutely be my guest.
Just head over.
Carter, myself and Fryer and Rick are here today, and as you can see, the boys are in a little bit of a spot of bother.
Got a feeling Fryer's struggling.
Yeah.
Because we just saw them as we walked up the last, and Rick's comment was, "I'm going to 2-part him." Wow,
that's brutal.
I may have.
I think we should probably tee off.
Should we go?
Yeah, let's go.
This is really like junior golf now.
Pretty much, yeah.
Where you just play through.
We don't wait for him to call us. We're just going to wait.
I'm going for the green.
It's 287 yards here. I'm not sure whether to have a crack or not. It's a great ball flight. So 3 wood probably not going to get there, but it's.
Sit there.
Oh wow.
What's up there?
Nothing, it just looks like it's rough. That was a great strike. I think it's probably just short left.
Is it near that golf bag?
It is near that golf bag, yeah.
Near Fryer's golf bag?
I think even at this early point in time,
you've got to go for it.
I'm already 3 shots behind.
3 shots with 6 to play.
And the thing is, 3 shots behind at this course, all you really need to do is pap it off the tee. And I have to make 3 birdies in 6 holes to even catch you.
I mean, I just need to keep making birdies.
Exactly, yeah. So.
And that little toe hook down the fairway there was ideal just to chip on now.
It's a strong ball.
It's a strong toe.
So I'm going to go just to the left of the green and basically try and have a little bit of a cut back to it.
Come on, cut. It's just skipped that bunker.
Yeah,
it's just popped out.
Decent strike though.
Look at the lads playing around in the hazard there.
It's still there.
I hope my ball's bounced to the right of front. Oh look, Rick's found a ball.
No, your ball's fine. Your ball's fine.
Great. Rick's found a ball and he's found it.
Found it.
He's found it.
They are both on the left hand side. Andy's actually managed to knock it past me with his 3 wood. Apparently I pitched on the top of the bunker and it's just dribbled down to there, but we've both got a chance of a birdie up and down in here.
Pitched about there.
You wish. I could really do with getting up and down and Andy not to get up and down. Well, I could really do with holding mine, if I'm being honest with you.
Got a bit of an awkward bare lie there.
Oh, how awkward. God, how awkward to be next to a par 4 in 1 with a slightly bare lie, which means you can get lots of spin on it. How terrible.
I know, right?
So Andy's got a lip to come up. I mean, the green's rolling very well at the moment, not overly fast, and there is a backstop there as well. So
I'll play down my shot.
Mine's much more difficult. That's a lovely strike. Going up, you're going to come back down? Yeah, come back down a little bit.
A little bit. Safe.
I think that's one of the ones, if you wanted to come back down, you literally got to get it to the top of that slope.
Yeah, I just slightly underhit it.
That's not really the...
It's not really, no. It was a bit, I've got to be honest, it was a bit of a safe chip.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, mate, after the start you've had, you can afford to be slightly safe.
Yeah, I'll roll that in anyway. I've left myself about 6 to 10 foot for birdie. Let me just get past you. Let's get an aerial view from 2 foot higher. Lob wedge.
You know what? I don't want to speak too soon, but I fancy it.
Oh God, I hate it when he says that.
Yeah.
He really fancies it. Not bad. Go! Oh. It did a little bit just as it started to slow down. Good effort though. 2 putts for birdie.
I've got it in my head as well, because it's October and everywhere else we're playing is really wet. that was going to stop like straight away. Down the hill, moving from the left.
Yes, that
to
way.
young Andrew here.
I think. The only problem is that every putt I see moves from the left. I think my head's on a wrong angle.
Well, considering you hold your last one that you thought moved from the left, that's fine.
Hold it.
That slightly crick neck that you've got, so always just slightly bent out of shape. So here we go, it's birdie time. Does he start? No, that is stayed. Super straight.
Oh, should have really gone straight. It's alright, don't worry about your shadow.
Oh, sorry mate. I apologise. Oh.
Annoyed.
Unlucky.
I'm frustrated.
I'm decidedly not bothered. Well, from your point, mate, this is. I tell you what, these greens are firm.
They are firm.
Just notice how firm they actually are.
You can feel it on your feet, and you can actually hear the first bounce, which is always a good sign. Linksy greens, and they're pure. Most importantly, apart from mine, then, because it bobbled.
Big bobble.
Massive bobble left. Right, to go back to level. Good stroke. Well done, good putt.
There you go.
Finch moves back to level par.
You know what?
Closes the gap.
You say it's a good stroke.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure I moved any of my body. The putter just went.
Well, the size of it, you don't need to move.
It's just like, oh guys, I found the putter that puts on its own.
That is the dream, honestly. Right, after Finch's nice little birdie down 4, we're on the 5th hole, and this par 3, just take that in there for a second. How good is that looking? 127 yards. The green kind of all falls off to the right hand side, pot bunker on the front right, and then obviously, as you can see there, the bushes and the long stuff to the right. Bit more room left.
The safe shot's a little bit left, isn't it? But
It's a little bit left, but I mean, we've got 127, so we've got to be pin seeking.
you know me, mate. Hold on one time.
Here we go.
This is it. This is the moment.
Uh-oh. Oh, it's trickling. Oh! Oh! The lads in front are laughing.
I thought that was a bit cruel. That was a bit mean.
Oh, it
just needed a bit more shape on it. Always started a little bit right.
That was a bit mean. That's pretty much pitch level with the pin, and yeah, okay.
127.
On second look at this green, I'll actually be able to see better with the zoom. If you're short left, it's going to come back. If you're right, it's all going to roll off there. So safe is like probably about 8 foot to the left, I'd say.
Pretty much where I'm going. Or aiming to go.
Damn.
I'd say. There's no guarantee.
Damn you.
127. Gap wedge.
Oh wow.
Safe.
Didn't realise I was playing with a librarian.
I pulled it.
Flippin' heck. Unless you were going for a kick off the bank.
No, I pulled it.
Unreal.
But you know what? It's an easy to. No, it's not actually.
If it had just bounced left a little bit, it would have been fine.
It needed to. It's going to. I think everything's downhill from where your ball is.
In fact, a foot left of with your ball, and you're on the flat a bit.
It's not a very nice lie though.
I am pin high, just a little bit left.
It's one of those ones where I don't.
It's one of those where you've got the grass coming into your swing, which is always hardest.
I can't go under it and just pop it up because it's massive tuft of grass, so I'm going to have to go
Like jab it,
a little bit jabby.
and then it's harder. There's not much green to work with, so it's harder to figure out how the ball's going to react. Not an easy one. It could go in though. Put it. Get the cure. Get through that grass.
Sure, destroy it.
It's just like a grass cutter.
You're just going to have to be a little handsy poppy. Hopefully, just pitch it there,
And then release.
then hole it, I suppose.
I think holding's a good option. Oh look.
It's just like
The strike was almost impossible because you,
Yeah,
like say, you can't get behind the ball. You've got to jab down on it, and with no green to work with, it's not great. It's not ideal.
But I've not. That's not a situation that I've put myself into practice.
You haven't practicing those?
No, actually, that is a good quick tip, that, guys. If you are looking to improve your short game, put yourself in positions that you don't normally get in. I mean, if I'd have finished slightly to the left of it, then that wouldn't have been an issue. But tricky little hole, tricky little situation. Carter is coming down the slope. See much in it?
I'm struggling to see it because there's so many shadows going across the line from the trees. It's hard to get an idea of what's going on.
Yeah, it's
I
often
didn't feel like there was much on the walk.
such a massive problem when there's so much sunshine about. God, just imagine having to play in the sunshine, guys.
It's just we're not used to it. Maybe I should start practicing in the sun.
Well, that'd be a lovely plan. Do you know anywhere? Apart from today in Formby.
Right, this is just off the left, I think. Pace. Pace is key.
Okay, pace is key. All the way down here. It does look beautiful on camera. Click that like button, guys, if it looks beautiful. So down the slope. Has he hit it? Not hit it.
No.
Not hit it. That's
Poor.
you maybe just talk yourself out of that a little bit.
A little bit. I was kind of thinking if this goes like 3 foot past, I could be doing your chip. It's down with me.
I was just thinking about that chip coming back. And I really bottled out of it. That was a pretty poor putt.
That wasn't your best product.
Wasn't the best one of the day, that. You watch my line. There's not a massive amount in it.
I've got a. Yeah, I think it's inside left. I don't think it's going to move outside the hole.
Inside left. For par. Big putt, this.
It is. I mean, if I hold this,
Changes the game.
some pressure on your dodgy putting.
How did Blackpool North Shore go again?
Oh, it's moved.
It has moved. It moved early as well, didn't it?
Yeah.
It moved very early. Finishing up, no danger.
Pretty happy with. I'll tell you what, I've actually started it pretty much online every time with this.
Came out the middle of the club.
Yeah, with this putter. It's just an illusion. Middle of the putter's that big.
You've got to be really precise.
Well, these putters, guys, by the way, this model especially has the highest MOI of any putter. So hitting it out the toe, hitting it out the heel, it really doesn't make a massive amount of difference.
I need it. Right, I'm going left edge. Just hope it drops back in.
So this for a par, and to get the 3-shot lead again. Yeah, very good. Very good. Good pressure putt there, buddy.
Thank you.
Goes 3 clear with 4 to play.
That was it. It was a big hole in the end, that.
What a beautiful looking hole this is. 210 yards to clear that bunker on a 412 yard par 4, which loops around the corner. I think the line, if we're going to hit driver, is between the bunker sorry for the quick zooming in now, between the edge of the bunker and that tree. I think it's 280 to run out the other side of the fairway. Slight wind kicking up into our face now, but nothing too extreme.
3 with a bit of draw around the corner. I can't really draw my driver.
Yeah, I think it's a drawy 3 wood, just a blast with the driver. Beautiful looking hole.
Looks good, doesn't it?
Shot tracer should look rather nice on this one.
Is it recording stuff?
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit of a breeze.
Yeah, it's just picking up a little bit now.
Where's that come from?
That looks perfect.
That is so ripped. I do say so myself.
That was right around the corner. Didn't see it come down, but
That was good.
like it's going around that.
That fills me with happiness.
Happiness and a spring in the step. Oh yeah, I feel good.
Right, sorry for shouting down the camera.
You feel good. Everyone is feeling now deaf, which is great.
Well, can't have it all. Can't have it every way. Driver.
Yeah, I'm going to go similar line to you. I think I'm naturally here a bit more of a fade, so.
Yeah, my line.
Over the corner of the trees.
Little fade. Go on, Finch, let's get a birdie.
Okay. Okay.
We're willing you. And me, more so. It's fading. It's just cutting over, so it's kind of coming down a line with the bunker-ish.
Yeah, that's good.
Yep. Fairway?
Yeah, I didn't give it everything, so it's just quite a soft one. I don't think it's going to run out the other side.
Good shot then.
Thanks, man.
Okay, so into the middle of the fairway. Finch is here, 147 in. I'm just a little bit further up with my 3-wood. Let's not make a big deal out of it.
Oh, you hit a perfect shot. That was perfect.
Thank you.
I was cutting against the hole and you just flew with it.
I went sweeping with it. Gambled.
I'm going to go...
8-iron?
I'm going to go hard 9.
Hard 9.
My 9's about 150.
Oh well, perfect then.
Hopefully this wind doesn't...
It's kind of slightly into, but more off the right, would you say?
Yeah, I'm just going to go straight at it.
Perfect.
No faffing.
No faffing. Oh, it's a bit of a pull. It's gone high, that. Wow.
Distance,
It's the right distance. Just pulled it. Just pulled it.
Just pulled it.
Nearly. That's good the club.
Yeah,
good club and strike.
Good club, did strike it well. Do love the turf here. Well, that was a decent strike, but it's that springy. I've not even really took a divot. Just a little bit of loose turf coming up. So another chance here to really turn the screw, to be honest.
Can I have a yardage?
Yeah.
My
So a birdie here, and that's going to put
127.
Carter.
Surprises, bro. 127. I've had that yardage quite a few times today.
You should have the. Well, it's whatever club you went on the last, just not so much of a bailout, basically.
Right.
that's pretty much what you got to do.
Just into a bit of a breeze. Preferred lies, isn't it?
Yeah, preferred lies fairways.
So I'm thinking I've got a little pitching wedge in my hand. Which you know being my feel.
I mean, I just think a nice, easy pitching wedge is going to be good for you. I hit a decent 9. It's gone the distance I expected. Wind is slightly into, but
Yeah, otherwise it'd be a normal gap wedge.
It's nothing really. The wind, it's nothing.
Strong enough. Little feely, punchy pitching wedge. This is in my locker. More right-handed.
That's not in the locker. That's in the bunker. Oh, just over and beyond it.
That was not the club.
Well, my shot wasn't great, but that was just plain turd from Carter. That one, that wasn't your normal standard. That mate.
It's not really my shot.
I come to expect a lot better of you than that.
It's not really my shot.
I'm going to walk ahead and just try and hide my disappointment. Right, so we have
a less than ideal approach shot. That.
Yeah. Not sure if they're actually picking up on the mic the machine gun fire coming from close by. There's a gun range near here. An army rifle range.
Practicing.
Tell you what, it's going to have to be a bit of a smash to get to the hole. Actually, the hole's in like almost like a little crater in a little bowl.
Get over that mound, that kind of spine through the green.
I think from my angle, it doesn't look like there's a massive amount of movement. Maybe slightly left at the end. What have you got?
Yep, same. Just going about a hole or so on the outside of the left. Pace though. Pace from so far away is key.
Down, and we're looking.
Well, I felt like I hit that quite hard.
A little fiddly one left.
Yeah, felt like I hit that quite firm, to be honest.
Line wise wasn't too bad, but
It was moving. It wasn't going to move enough, but it was certainly moving. Yeah, a little bit of work to do. Oh, I really felt like I hit that quite firm. Kind of putting back into the breeze as well, I suppose. It's a bit late to realise that now. Let's go on this side. Right, so Finchy for birdie.
Oddly fancy this.
I mean, in terms of the match, it would be pretty epic if this went in. It's got to go though. It's got to go. Hard luck. I'm happy enough for you to take that away.
That was literally
Online.
Literally in the middle of the hole. That. Oh, hello.
It's hard to be fair, to use that putter on one leg is not going to be easy.
Like a workout. Strengthening my core. Right, so par attempt. Oh, that's annoying. Thing is, greens here are good. I knew as soon as I hit it, it was going to come up slightly short, but the line was banged on.
I think we must be putting back into the grain.
Yeah, these really grainy greens here.
This is the grainy green.
So for a par, can't see it doing a massive amount.
Nope. Just going to go relatively firm.
Straight and firm.
But if it catches a lip, it should still drop.
So to stay.
So I'm going dead weight.
So to stay 1 under, and for a 3-shot lead going into the last 3 holes. 2 under, sorry.
How dare you? No.
Oh, Carter, that was no.
That's pretty poor.
That's a lifeline for young Mr. Finch there. A lifeline. So that is the end. That is the end of part 2. So Carter goes to 1 under. I'm 1 over. So there's only 2 in it now. Interesting.
Oh, that's not good.
No, I don't mind actually. I'm decidedly quite alright with that.
3 putts are really frustrating.
I do way too many of them. Right, so massive thank you to Forby Ladies. This place, we're just saying, walk up the fairway, is absolutely awesome. Absolutely love it. Hopefully we'll be making a few more trips back here over the winter and into the summer of next year, because it's absolutely sensational. Massive thanks to Finchy as well. Please do subscribe to both channels, follow us on the social media platforms. Join us in part 3. There's 2 shots in it, 3 holes to go. Let's go.